Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Noriko Tadano, and this instrument I just played, it's called shamisen. And I'm a Japanese, and this instrument is a Japanese very traditional instrument. Tonight, I'd like to take you, it's as my theme, I'd like to take you to the time trip, both of the Australia and Japan. Some stage I went through in Australia. I had some memories and composers. So each section I'm going to explain, but I take you to some ancient Japan, to the modern contemporary sort of Australian life I had in Australia. Next one is that I take you 1877. In Japan, in a southern island, it's called Kyushu. There was big battle in 1877, and the battle was between new government who was supported by America, and other side is the samurai group who was wanted to continue that the samurai control the country, the Japan. In the end, the samurai lost, so that we become more westernized, and the system changed. But this song, it's called Tabaruzaka, is the means the Tabaru slope in Kyushu. There's a big battles for 17 days, and it was really hard for both of the clans. That's one samurai was using sword and others using guns. So very, very severe sort of hard battle was there. And this one is singing about how pity that samurai couldn't keep the world that continue for hundreds of years. So quite singing about the tough sort of spirit of the samurai. But I'd like to put some improvisation between the lyrics that battle scene, sort of sword and guns that going through. So I'd like you to use your imagination. That's if you could see the battle scene, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that was Tabaruzaka singing about the battle in 19th, late 19th century. Now I'd like to take you to the 7th century in Japan. There is the very famous poem collection. It's called Manyoshu, and those Manyoshu are collected from the 7th century. People wrote different sort of the status people wrote, and hundreds of them from there. And I picked the two poem from the collection, and it's actually exchanged by the boyfriend and girlfriend. And I thought it's quite a sweet song. And first, the boyfriend gave to the girlfriend first, says, "In a dark forest, I was waiting for you for a long time, but you didn't come. And the dew from the air was all over my body." And then the girlfriend sent back the poem to the boyfriend and says, "Oh, darling, I'm so sorry I couldn't come, but I wish I could be the dew which was all over your body." Yeah, I thought it's quite, romantic, erotic, and, these days you use just, message and "I love you" and the emoji, heart mark and whatever. But that you have to think, to use your the wit and everything wrote down. So I picked those poetry and I composed the tune over it. Again, I put a little bit of my imagination of the love is not always fun. Sometimes jealousy, angry, hate, and things like that. So I put the little bit of messy mind of love in the tune too. So please use your imagination. Myself, I had a bad experience from the love that one guy I was seeing, and then he dumped me 3 times. And I was kind of slow learner, and third time, okay, that's it. So I should move on. And in 2 or 3 months later, I met my husband Simon there. So it's all meant to be. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that was the 7th century, very traditional. And next one is also traditional tune. It's called the kaigara bushi in Japanese. Kaigara means the shells, and bushi means the song. And basically, it's singing about the shell divers' lifestyle. And in the lyrics, I believe, I'm not quite sure, but I believe there are 4 divers, and each diver shows a different the feeling of what they think. And the first lyric, he says, "Why did I choose this job? It's so hard. My body got thinner and my skin got darker. So it's, very, very hard work." And that time about, it's the 16th century, or could be older, couple hundred older, they say. So at that time, they didn't have oxygen tank or anything. So what they did is they dived in the ocean and collect the shells from the bottom of the ocean. So it was quite hard. So first one is whinging about, why did I choose this? And the second one it says, even the journey from the ocean, it's very hard, but I have to go home because my lovely wife and kids are waiting for me. So it's kind of like, husband's responsibility. I have to support my family and I have to do this. So toughness and kind of thing I could feel. But the third one is probably young shell divers. He probably started like a couple months or whatever. So he's still energetic and happy guy. And he said, "How can I forget her kindness? She is from hot spring town, Hamamura town." So it's, sort of love story still in there at that time, even doing the hard job. And the fourth one, it's my favorite one. It's probably quite tough guy. And he says, "The shells are calling from the ocean. Hey, wife, make my lunch." So he has to go to collect them, whatever. Then he's ordering wife to make my lunch. That's also showing it a tough sort of man. They had a power in a house at the 16th century. I'm not really sure. It still exists around in Japan, but definitely not in my house. Definitely not. It's quite equal. So yeah, I'd like to sing this one. Noni, any chance you have a battery for the box type for my DI? If so, that'd be good. I just see the battery lamp came up. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So just use it this time. I have a CDs, and I have three different. And if you're interested, sort of traditional Japanese, but also I collaborate with the blues musician. His name is George Kamikawa. He's also Japanese, but we have duo CDs as well. And if you buy one, it's a 20, but two for 30 and three for 40. It's a quite big bargain. And then I believe Christmas is just around the corner. So if you think, what should I get it for my, family? What about it? Probably it's gonna be good. Quite unique present. Yeah, great. Thank you. But yeah, so if you're interested, please come after the show. And how's it going? And this instrument, it has about 500 history behind. It's quite traditional. Has a 3 strings, no fret, and covered with the skin on here. So probably you notice that I hit the string, but also hit the skin, so you get string sound and percussive sound at the same time, which is I think it's quite unique instrument as stringed, but it can create percussive sound too. Thank you, Nino. Noni. Sorry, it's not Noni. Such a great teamwork. Great. Okay. So, yeah, Shale Divers song. Thank you very much. So that was 16th century in Japan. How much do I have time? Oh, 10 minutes. Okay. All right, I try. Next one, I composed this one. It's called the Staircase to the Moon. And the Staircase to the Moon is the actual appearance you can see in Broome, Western Australia. And it's very, very quiet, clean, sort of clear sky night. And it's a full moon time. The full moon is rising from the horizon of the ocean. And bit by bit rising up, and then the full moon lights reflecting on the shallow water on the ocean, and it seems like the lots of steps towards to the moon, and they call that staircase to the moon. I was very lucky in 2006. There's the Japanese festival called the Power Festival, and I could attend it there, and I could see the staircase to the moon, and it touched my heart. So when I went back to Melbourne at the time, I was living in Melbourne. So I composed this piece called the Staircase to the Moon. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you so much for coming and watching. My name is Noriko Tadano, and this instrument is called the shamisen. Japanese instrument, and I have the three CDs to sell for you. And yeah, later on, Anya and Satomi and Gareth. Yes, I met him today. Gonna come on the stage, so please stick around. And yeah, Noni, you're doing great job, and it's such a teamwork. So please put them together for him. Thank you so much. And I played the last song, which always I finish with this one. It's called Tsugaru Jongarabushi, and it's very energetic. I'd like to dedicate it to all you here tonight, that your 2022, the rest of the 2022 will be great. Also, 2023 will be fantastic. Thank you very much.